Yes, okay. Sorry.
So you want to have you over?
Some minutes ago, yes, I have Dalawa, but then, I know, some minutes ago, you are narrating your experience about what happened, and you spoke in Yoruba. So we want you to narrate that in English for the purpose of our electronic colleagues.
Okay. I flew on a plane that left from Abuja to Bauchi, and everything was fine until we got to Bauchi, and then we landed in a very unusual manner. Little did we realize, those of us in the plane, what had happened, and for a bit we carried on with our normal purpose while we were in Bauchi, until we were adverted to the blood that has splashed our plane, you know. And we thank God for sparing our lives, because less had happened to other people and they had died. But the issue there is that every time we are asking for a change, this is the kind of thing that pushes us into the journey that we are on. Why will a government, a serious government, leave an airstrip unattended, uncleared, for planes that carry human beings to go through this kind of thing? You know, I mean, I don't suspect sabotage. Maybe there is no sabotage, but the process itself was sufficiently sabotaging. You know, in essence, you land in an airstrip and all you ran into are goats. You know, I understand that plane ran into two at the same time, but life is what is most important. We thank God. The plane could not be used again. They have to replace its flap, and that takes time. So it's there, stuck in Bauchi. So it wasn't a joke at all. We were 7 in my party and 3 members of the crew. That was what happened.
Your party have, I think I read in one of the papers today that it's likely they do a kind of probe. Do you support that, and why will you support that?
Anything that happens, not in the norm, not in the ordinary course of business, should be investigated. Not because a vice presidential candidate was on board, but because human lives were on board. You understand? Okay, it got into the news because of the type of people that were on board, but that's not the society that we see. We want a society that is ruled by laws, not by men. You know, we want things to happen. Let institutions be that which they are meant to be. So let them investigate it, so that when you go to Bauchi tomorrow, it's not going to happen to you. I mean, it happened to me, I didn't die. But the next person may die. So we have to start respecting human lives, and our governments have to start respecting human lives. That is the benefit of the investigation. It must be done every time, even in your normal life as a human being. When you make a mistake, you have to ask yourself, how did I get here? So that you don't repeat it again. Repeating Bauchi again would be a travesty, and it's not right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You, as a running mate to the presidential candidate of the ACN in the country now, is there any strategy in Bona for you to withstand the doubting challenge of taking over the state from the PDP government?
You know, the constitution is clear. We can run. We are running. We are doing everything that we can do. The only people that can stop us from taking over government are yourselves. We are not going to take over government through guns or through talking. We are going to take over the government through the votes that you cast. Do you understand? So only you can stand in our way. And you know, before you do so, one simple question you need to ask yourself is this. Very, very simple. Are you better off today than you were 4 years ago? If you are, then you can give them your vote. I am not. Okay? The reason we are where we are today is that we, the people, have been too complicit in making government. We have elected democracy. What we haven't done, what we have never done, or what we should do now is to make a choice. We haven't been making a choice.